the live. I have to find it on my YouTube channel on my computer. So, if you're watching the replay, because that's who's here at the moment, replay people. My cat just jumped up. Anyways, if you are catching the replay, what will you be working on while watching? Um, and I don't know. I don't know. Hi. Um, I am so tired. It's not even funny. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Jeremy. Cat's in the background. Yeah, I am. Oh, of course, I talked about it and then suddenly I'm yawning. Love that so much. Okay. Let me turn on live chat. I have literally just been vegging most of the day. The last like hour probably. I've been sitting on a heating pad. My back has been hurting so bad. My neck has been hurting. Um, my thumb right here. We're getting better, but it's still hurting towards the end of the day. Hey Haley. But I have done no crocheting. I've been trying to be good. Trying. All I have to accomplish today is 4 more pandas. Hi, Morgan. So, okay, I don't know why this one is kind of like furry at the moment, but this is the panda that I'm making. Hey, kitty. Dot, you gotta move. Morgan says, I'm busy right now, but I'll be back in a bit. No worries at all. You know I'm here for quite a while. I'm just setting up anyways. But because I have been so like veggie today, my eyes definitely feel tired, which is a little frustrating. But it is what it is. Oh. Jenna's Discord did some updating on the channels. Okay, okay. Paste. Thank you now. I appreciate that. Okay. Alyssa says, finish the meeting and now have some time to hang before Chicago show's finale. Woo. I need to watch those. I need to binge those in the worst kind of way. I have been so slacking on TV. Oh my god. Why will my eyes not focus? That has to be a really great look. Holy moly. Okay. I can see a little better. Yes, yes. Alyssa says like and subscribe, everyone. Okay. It's going to mess up with my internet now. The goal for this live is to go from 2.67K subscribers to 2.68K subscribers. So, if you're not subscribed, you should definitely do that, especially if you hang out with us all the time. But that is the goal, and the crochet goal is 4 pandas. And then we'll spin the wheel and see what I need to make next. I should have done that before I went live so that I could record it, but whatever, I can do an update later. So, I think we're going to start the live with my handy dandy hand massager. which we're going to turn the heat up and the squeeze and the vibration. Do I get to see your leather jacket tonight? I don't have a leather jacket. I thought I said that last time. Yeah, this is the thing though. I got it on Amazon. Like if anybody wants one of these, it is rechargeable and portable, so you can charge it and then take it on the go with you, and it won't work if it's plugged in. So I can always tag that like as a tagged product if you wanted me to, because these are the things that I have been using to help me. So it's like this thing, it's my Therma Ice sleeve. So when I'm dealing with like inflammation in my hands or my elbow, it'll make my hands super cold. Um, or like tingly, like nerve pain. And these like you can throw them in the freezer and just wear them till they warm up. Or you can put them in the microwave and they work just as well too. And then of course the copper fit gloves. What crocheter and or knitter does not have copper fit? So that's what we're doing. But welcome in everybody who's here. Oh yeah, and same thing. My shirt, never enough yarn. That's an Etsy find. So we're gonna go ahead and not play, but we're gonna let my hand get massaged for a bit, and then we will start crocheting. But what are you guys up to? What's going on? Angel says, yes, I agree. Which part? Oh, with my shirt. That would make sense, right? Angel says, how is everyone? A weird shadow on my forehead. There you can see a little more of my yarn. Hi, Dot. It's nice to see you. Yes, I know. Hi. Hey, Brito. Don't bite me. Hi, Nathalie. Haley's tired. I feel that. I don't know. Can you see it? Do I look tired? Oh, hi, Dot. Angel says, Brito. Yes. Hi, Haley. Hi, Alyssa. The cat is being so lovely. Hi, Jay. So if you didn't hear me already, we are going to work on pandas tonight. The goal is 4. I need 4 pandas. Or more pandas. I did 3 yesterday. Yeah. Dot, do you have to lick me? You have to do this right now. Dude, we are live on YouTube. I can't see the comments. Hi, Bama. Burrito says, I'm officially at my parents' for the summer. Okay. That explains where you've been. You've been a little quiet this week. Hi, kitty. Hello, kitty. Okay. Our massager has turned off, so that's how long it lasts. Just so you guys know. Burrito says it's been hectic but good. Alyssa says, Burrito, how many bags of yarn did you take to your parents for the summer? Angel, Bama, what's up with the Indiana roads, man? Bama says, hope you're doing well, sweetie. Been really busy. I'm exhausted. Well, I hope that you find some like rest time soon, Bama. I'm doing all right. My hand is starting to act up a little bit. And I am so bored that I didn't have a market this past weekend, but I never find Mother's Day weekend to do well for myself. And like I don't have an event this coming weekend either, or I think the following weekend. What weekend is this weekend? Yeah, the 16th and 17th, I don't have anything. The 23rd and 24th, I don't have anything. But I do have something on Memorial Day, and I'm so bored. I want to go to a market. Bama says, "Hey, Wild Sunshine." Burrito, only 3 garbage bags for now. I stop by my house on the weekends and I can always get more yarn. That is true. What is on your project list, Burrito, for the week? What are you working on right now? And that goes for everybody else. What is everybody working on? Ooh, Burrito's working on hoodie bears tonight? That's a new mate, Burrito. I don't know if I knew that you made hoodie bears. Try to find my scissors and all this and not fall out of my chair. Ugh. Wow, Burrito's trying new things. Okay. Alyssa's gonna start a balloon giraffe tonight while on her shows. Good deal. All right, give me a second because I cannot read these words at all right now. I don't know if I have something on my glasses. I feel like my face looks naked without glasses. I can see a little better, I guess. Angel says, been busy packing the house, pitching stuff, and organizing the camper. Good deal, good deal. Bama says, I don't know. Indiana needs to pull their head out of their ass. Thank God I'm from Alabama. Thank God I'm not a Yankee from Indiana. Oh my gosh. Just say no to Yanks. Oh boy. All right, let's start the crocheting, right? There, we'll fix that. That way you can see a little bit. All right, so we have hoodie bears, we have a balloon giraffe, we have packing, moving stuff. Angel says drove to Plainfield last Monday to pick up the exhibition, but had to return it. Then went back last Thursday for the Ram. All right, all right. The cat's behind me. One of them. So this skein of white that I'm working with is beautiful. However, the skein of black that I'm working with, like, it's just ragged. Like, it is one of the thinner, softer ones, but it's very, like, sticky on the hook, if that makes sense. Okay, Alyssa, we'll be here. Bama says, I have a possible new love interest. My boss is Vietnamese. He's trying to set up with a Vietnamese woman. Ooh, interesting. Well, we wish you the best happiness, Emma. I don't even know, like, my brain can't even wrap its head around the idea of dating now. Clearly, not that I need to, but, like, I just can't imagine. Like, where would you meet people? And don't get me wrong, I meet a bunch of people at, like, festivals, craft shows, stuff like that. And every once in a while, someone's showing some kind of interest, but most of the time they're there with their partners. Like, and then where else? I don't go to the bar. I go to a coffee shop on Thursdays with a group of older ladies, mostly, and the Chamber of Commerce before that. Like, no guys there to meet. Again, not that I'm trying to meet anybody, but I don't even know how I would. Sergio. I don't know what that means. Ah, let's see. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna put an emoji in there. We'll find a heart. How about that one? 3K goal. Thank you, Jay. Making pandas tonight. For shame. All right. I wanted to post this so that way I can pin it. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. Haley says I finished one pickle keychain, but now I'm laying down just listening. Oh, I need to do something with my eyeballs today. Holy moly. Oh. Bama said, at my age, no, but I'm part of the Vietnamese culture. So I guess I have an inside view because most people wouldn't be able to unless part of Vietnamese culture. Interesting. Learn new things every day. Now, If this is crossing a boundary, let me know. When you say that, do you mean that, like, you have Vietnamese heritage, or, like, you are in an area that gives you a better understanding of that culture? Haley says the baby is sucking away all my energy. Dang babies. All they're good for. No, I'm kidding. There's a reason I used to call the boys parasites because that's exactly what they were. They drained every bit of life out of me. Ah, and they still do, if I'm honest. Bama says, please be respectful in the stream at all times. Remember to like, subscribe, and share Cat's Crafty Crochet stream, the channel. Thank you. Crochet corner. But close enough. Thank you, Bama. Goodness. Black yarn is terrible, especially when your eyes are being weird. Other random question. What beverages are you sipping on this evening? What is in your cup? I have a couple next to me, but I think I'm going to eliminate one of them here. I have not finished my Red Bull. Now I have. Um, I do also have my cold coffee here. And in this fancy cup that Haley got me, Haley sent me for Mother's Day. I crochet so I don't choke people. Save a life, send yarn. And on the back side, it's me. Just straight up. Like, and even this fabric is like, oh, I am fully caffeinated Alamo. Straight up. Like, this is meant to look like a knitted fabric. And I know that the cup is about crochet. There are like in knitting needles, and there is a crochet hook right there. I saw it. You know, another one. Like, it's just, I love it. Like, this cat is definitely knitting, even though it's about crochet, which makes me laugh. But it's okay because I can knit sort of now. Thank you. Yeah, Haley got it for me. I needed to pick me up. I did, I did. But that has my water in it. I'll show you the pretty nails. There you go. They're very springy. Apparently, there's a hair hanging off. Bama says second part, and my boss makes closer to culture American, but I embrace the Vietnamese culture. Okay, okay. Haley says one cat is you, as in me, and the other cat is me mad, as in Haley, which, yes, I love that also. Bama, no, she did not. She is not due until later in the summer, so she's got a little while to go. Oh, fine business, right? Yeah, she did a really good job with the artwork on the nails. Like, I sent her a picture. "Excuse me, Dot, that is my yarn in my lap." Like, I showed her a picture, I was like, "Can you do these?" She said, "Sure." Um, Now, I will say that they were farther from the cuticle than my first set was, and they're not all, like, consistently shaped. Like, there's quite a few of the nails that are actually cut crooked, um, or, like, the acrylic what's that called? Um, the thick stuff that they put on to build your nail out, whatever that is. It, like, doesn't come all the way to the edge of my nail, at least towards the front, so, like, it feels weird more than anything. But my biggest complaint is the very next day, this nail actually chipped right there. Uh-huh. Focus on the nail. So, that I have an issue with because my first set of nails did not chip at all until I broke one of them off. So, and it was more expensive. So, Caroline, if you're watching or watch the replay, next time we should go to the place that I went to first in Meadville. It's cheaper and really good. Hi, kitten for life. I know, Bama, she is. I'm so excited. Ouch. Bama, are you going to be all right? It is kind of funny to me to listen to the nails and the hook kind of clack together. Um, because that's not something you really notice with your normal nails. But since with the acrylic stuff, they're thicker, like you do hear it. Oh, it's like, what? Okay. Bama knows first aid and CPR and all that, so he can fix his finger. How bad would you say this injury is there, sir? Mm, oh, shoot. Not yet. Okay. Oh my gosh, the skein of white is being such a pain. It just like, the ball band came off of it, and it just keeps getting stuck, and it's driving me crazy. I think after this, maybe I need to just wind the ball, 'cause it's not it. Not it, not it. Is that supposed to say "too far from my heart"? Let go of the yarn. For real. Guys. Okay, good. I know it probably cannot be easy to type with a cut finger. Uh, so yesterday I made a whole bunch of spiders and they're like rainbow colors, and I'm kind of in love with them. I would like them if I was a child. Maybe they'll make them less scary to people who have spider phobias. Of course. How did I know you were gonna say that, Haley? Um, yes, sometimes. So they don't care to play with the yarn if it's like all by itself, but if I'm working with it and they can see it and they're close to it, they will definitely grab a hold of it or try to eat it. And it's like, I'm using that. Dot did that already since we've been on live. Hmm, subatomic, that's not any of your business. You want to send me a super chat? I might tell you though. Mhm. All right, we're gonna wind this terrible, messy skein of yarn because it's just goodness. Because you didn't listen to me till now. That's fair. Come on. All of this was not on the skein. Ah, I guess I need to plug this in. Okay, Rowan clearly is messing with buttons. Angel's here and crocheting. What are you making, Angel? The cat's over there. I'm like, what am I seeing? Oh, oh man. Okay. I was looking at the chat. And I'm like, why do I feel like I'm missing one? Because I was. Hey, Nick, what's up? I'm just winding a skein of yarn right now because it fell apart basically. And come on, cooperate so I can show him the panda. Ah, hang on, this is a mess. Okay, settle down, thing. Okay, try this again. Thank you, Nick. I'm trying. My gosh. Apparently, I'm fighting with the damn yarn winder. Shoot. Okay, got it. Kind of. Yay! No, stop. Got it. Okay, okay. What are you up to? I am up to market prepping. Um, right now I'm making pandas. I did 3 yesterday. I need 4 more by the end of today. And then something else by the end of today. But I don't know what it is yet. Um, but I needed to wind up this cake of white because it was just falling apart, driving me crazy. But I am on a self challenge right now to crochet $100 of inventory every day or more. I want to. My initial goal was to hit $2,100 of inventory in 3 weeks. That's like $700 a week. Then I did the first week. I ended up hitting over $1,000. So I'm like, okay, so we're just going to add that $100 onto the end, or $300 onto the end, basically. So my new goal is $2,500 by the end of the 3 weeks. And I'm halfway there. So I will wait until the end of this week to see if I can up my goal a little bit. But I'm also trying to calm it down because I'm dealing with a little bit of hand pain, just a little bit thumb pain more than anything. But it is what it is. But I got accepted to a market today, hosted by the Cleveland Bazaar at the Happy Campers Food Festival or Food Truck Festival. Uh, well, up near Cleveland. Um, and I'm so tempted to take it. It's $99, which is really not bad. The Facebook event shows a really good turnout for 2 days, especially. And the hiccup with this is that it is the 23rd and 24th. It's a Saturday and a Sunday in Cleveland-ish. And then I immediately have an event in Boalsburg, PA on the 25th. So if I were to do an event the 23rd and the 24th, I would set up Saturday morning, tear down Sunday night, drive probably 5 or 6 hours to Boalsburg, and then set up and tear down that day. But I'm already like actually signed up for the one on the 25th. I would rather find a last minute one for this weekend, but I'm struggling. I did come across one that's a 1 day on the 23rd, and I may do that. But like, I would rather have more than one event between now and me driving down to see Haley. So that's what I've been up to. I know that's a long explanation. Ugh. What have you been up to, Nick? That is the question. I am almost always up to the same things. Gosh, my hair is freaking ridiculous. Always. See if I have anything in this basket that can help. I'm dropping stuff. I do, in fact, have things in this basket that can help if I can get them. Oh, there's tape. And this is another courtesy of Haley thing. This is from a while ago, though. I have little bows. Ouch. There, at least it's not as crazy, I guess. There's no real solution here. But I have cute bows that kind of sit in my hair. Am I just not seeing comments or what? YouTube wants to know cereal or milk first. What's your preference? I always put cereal first. Do, 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 do. Hello? I feel like YouTube hates me right now. Okay, Burrito says cereal first. So you are capable of commenting. I was like, wait, like did YouTube just decide to shut me off? Okay. Okay. All right, we got it. We got this. My hair does not know what it wants to do. Ow. You were counting stitches. That's fair. I need to make one of those hoodie bears. They're really cute. But I want to do like the cow bear or the hoodie cow. Yeah, that one just seems so cute. Do, 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 do. All right. We have our increases. Rita says it's not that hard to make. It's pretty much no sew. Have you done the hoodie cow? That I would love to try. I need to throw in a big project here soon because I've only been doing little things. You have not done the cow. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I've been thinking about a few different things. Like I want to make some fruit animals. Like I have a pattern for, fruit cows, fruit turtles, fruit spiders even. But I'm also doing a Jeep Fest coming up. So I almost feel like I should do some like fruit ducks. And I don't want to do the fruit hat ducks. I want to do ducks that are like fruit. But I haven't really seen a pattern out there for that specifically. I was digging and I really didn't see much. Oh, oh, I'm just being dumb. Forgetting what I'm doing. And Chris is at bowling tonight. So it's just me and the kids here, and Rowan's already in bed. Archer will be coming up with his medicine in about 30 minutes ish. Why do I feel the need to sneeze right now? Or yawn? Rude. I'm sure that looked great. Oh man. I need to clean my house. I need to rearrange my bedroom. I'm just not feeling motivated to do anything. I think some of my issue though is I've been taking some of my meds at the same time as my Synthroid that I thought that I could take at the same time. Um, so it may not be working as well as we hoped that it would. Um, and that's definitely my fault. But I fixed that today because I had it to where um I was taking my vitamin D at the same time in the mornings instead of in the afternoons. Don't know why that did not cross my mind. And where's the other one? There's something else. Come on. I don't even know. But then today we are going to try birth control for the first time, not for the purpose of preventing pregnancy. That That will just be an extra bonus, realistically. But for the purpose of tackling terrible cycles, and apparently there's this thing of ovulatory bleeding, which I knew some people deal with pain, but yeah, I don't. Nope. So I was like, well, if we're gonna try birth control, can we try one that's going to make it so that I have like 4 periods a year? Because that would be awesome. That would be so cool. And so that's what we're gonna try. And I know that this is a bit oversharing, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know what else to talk about. Mm. Has anybody found some new crochet accounts that they are following that they enjoy? I stumbled across Crochet by Kara, Kara, recently, and I do rather enjoy her account. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Um, and I've been trying to watch The Girl Who Knots a bit more. Like I started following, but then I didn't like watch for a bit. And then last night I found a new ghosty channel, but I don't know if I like it, honestly. Like, I don't know, her personality, like she's kind of toying with the ghosts, like teasing them, getting pissed off at them, and I don't know if I like that. All right, YouTube is asking, what's your favorite movie or favorite movies? One of my favorite movies is Eight Crazy Nights from or with Adam Sandler. It's stupid humor and I enjoy it. Thank you. How do I say your name? Adriology? I asked for recommendations for crochet channels recently and started watching Handmade by Hannah. I don't know if I've heard of her. I'm gonna have to find like I'm gonna have to look because I don't know. Like there's a bunch that I do subscribe to, but some of them I just am not in the mood to watch them most of the time. Like they're just kind of dry. Sweet. All right. Should I assume that it's short for like Adriana or Adrian? Adrian. Okay. Goodness. I wish my back would quit. Or 5, 6, 7. Fuck. I need to bring that yarn with me. Okay, got it. How is market prep going? It is going really well, actually. I am doing a personal challenge right now. $100 a day value in market prep, at least. And it's a spin the wheel. So I put everything in my inventory sheet that has less than 5 in inventory or are completely sold out. And I put them in this spin the wheel, and these are all items that are under $20. And so there were 39 items to start with, and I am on day 11, I think. So the goal is, and the reason why I did this is I wanted initially to market prep $3,000 worth of inventory in 21 days, like between that time and my next market, which is on Memorial Day. I thought that $3,000 was probably going to be an overshot, and Haley talked me off the ledge and was like, okay, well, we can bring it down to like $100 a day. That I think I can do. That's only $700 a week. Like, I regularly can put out $1,000 if I really put my mind to it. So I did the first week, did over $1,000 of inventory. And now we're on to the next week, and we're at least staying just above 100 in inventory because my thumb is hurting me. So we're trying. Hey, John, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Yes, that's kind of what I was trying to do, like, because I'm usually very stuck on a number of items goal. Like, I'm very big on, like, okay, if I'm gonna make pandas, I'm either gonna make 5 or I'm gonna make 10. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I'm like super realistically, I'm super anal about doing things like making 8 of something, making 7 of something, making 3 of something. Like, I just don't like it. Gives, excuse me, I'm talking. If your stomach is bothering you, leave. Go away. How rude. Um, if you didn't hear it, my cat just, yeah, he just yelled at me. Mouthy kitty, straight up. He has stomach issues, so he like yells like that when his stomach hurts, but there's really nothing that we can do about it. He does not take medicine, like, at all. Not that I couldn't physically force him, but he is terrible about taking medicine. Um, he's that cat that if you put the liquid medicine in their mouth, he will literally spray it around like a damn cobra, trying to hiss it out. Simba, chill. Go find the litter box if you got an issue. If you poop on my floor, I'm gonna put you outside. Straight up. Anyways, so I'm trying to trick my brain. Holy moly, cat, I swear. I'm trying to stop. No! What do you want? Come here. Come on, dummy. Yeah, come here. Why are you yelling at me? You need something? Gross, you're shedding so much. Big stretch, Kitty, big stretch. I don't wanna pick you up, you're shedding terribly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And then the value, that's also something that everybody can kind of adapt to themselves because, for me, I only need 7 pandas to hit $100 in inventory. It comes out to like 105 because I charge 15 a piece. But somebody else who makes smaller pandas, maybe they're $10, you know? And then they need to make 10 pandas. Or somebody whose pandas are more expensive, then they can make less. So it's just very personal to the person as to how it works up. He's making me nervous. But it's been working very well for me. It's definitely keeping me motivated. And following the spin the wheel process, it takes the decision making out of it for me. Like, I get so stuck on, like, I don't know what to make. And then I hate my life. Okay. You can't come up here. I don't know if he knows what he wants to do either. Surely he wants to be in my lap, like, and just on top of me. That is this cat's favorite thing, favorite place to be. I hear you. Quit yelling at me. Go lay down somewhere. Go lay down somewhere. What? I'm busy. Yes, I am. To you. Hey, Lisa. Don't mind me. I'm having a conversation with the cat. Adrian says, honestly makes me feel better. I was just thinking that only made 8 things today, but that is $120. So that's pretty good, really. Yes, it is. And that's the big takeaway of it is like, oh, only 8 things, but your things add up. Yeah, Lisa, I know. He's yelling at me. He's being mouthy. He keeps like coming in my room and screaming at me. It's like, what? Oh, okay. But I'm also like, I'm filming the whole process too, so it'll kind of be a challenge video in a sense. I don't know if it'll be a current video, but it'll come out eventually. Right now, I'm still trying to catch up. I'm always trying to catch up, but I do have a video scheduled for Saturday. So there is that. Oh, Lisa, I understand that it's not even 50. Same. It's 47 right now for me. And like, I think it got up above 60 today. But it was so windy. Like, I tried. The kids are like, "Mom, come sit outside with us. Sit outside with us while we play." Like, "Okay, fine. Let me grab my crochet bag." Yay, Lisa. I need to watch it. I haven't done that yet. Um, but I literally went out and I sat on the deck and I was there this whole time like this because the wind was just whipping. I'm like, "Are you for real right now?" Goodness. Well, thank you guys. You have woken me up. I was dragging. I felt terrible. I'm like, oh my goodness, if I can just make it. Like, I thought about going live early just so that way I could get off earlier and go to bed. Ruby, I don't know why that is because like I can watch a live on my phone and it's right there. If I watch it on the computer, it always falls behind. Like I don't know if it's because it buffers and then kicks it back or what, but it does that to me all the time. But thanks for watching it on both. All right, one panda completed. So now we have five pandas. That was me all weekend at my market, but then I got burnt there. I feel like this is going to turn into a mess if I don't take care of it now. Yes, thanks. Mm, all right. Lisa, I'm finishing up a sleeping dragon. I don't know what to work on next. Panda. Lisa, make an itty panda bear snuggler from BK Crochet. Because something tells me you don't want to make my little panda bears that I'm making. It's my yarn winder. Chill out, thing. Yeah, it's a god awful sound. I'm so sorry. It may not actually be feedback. It may just be the sound of the yarn winder because it whines really bad. It's only when I talk. Ooh, must be trying to pick up more than one sound at a time. I'm almost done. I have not. I don't even know where it would go. Like, it's like inside of it. Do you have a K-do? And if so, have you tried WD-40 on yours? Yeah, I think it is just from wear and tear. Like, it's not like the gears are grinding. It just feels like the motor's trying really hard to do it. Just put it in the bottom of the winding part. It'll work itself down. And no, I don't. Old fashioned for me. There. I can only roll a ball up or roll yarn up in a ball. I can't roll it up in a cape. I don't know how with my hands. Does it have an intake for air so the motor doesn't overheat? I don't know. And unless it's underneath, I'm not really sure. You have a yarn winder, but it's manual. Okay, that makes sense. Those ones just seem really big. Now Simba is laying down on my chair. Of course, you can't see him because my other chair is in the way. Thinking maybe it could be full of fluff. That's possible. Adrian says, someone tried to teach me how to wind a cake with my hands once and simple couldn't wrap my head around it. That would be me, straight up. Like, what do you mean? Like, excuse me? Like, you are trying to teach wizardry right now, and I'm not a wizard. All right, I got that part. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try something. Like, I know that I can take it apart to an extent, but you still can't get in there. I don't know how I would do it. I could probably ask Chris to figure it out. Like, hey, Simba, do you mind? Just a slow blink at me. Like, really? Do you think that I should do like a colored panda? They sell little cans of compressed air for electronics if Chris doesn't have a portable air tank. I am pretty sure we have some of the compressed air. I just don't know where it would be. So I would ask him, but he's at bowling right now. A red panda? Yeah, but you can't make a regular panda bear into a red panda. Hey, Whitney. Okay. Adrian, that is the confirmation that I needed because I was literally looking at my purple yarn. I'm like, I mean, I could just switch out the black for purple and see what happens. I do want to make a red panda, Lisa. I also need to make a raccoon. So that I could do fairly easily. And I have a bunch of patterns for small raccoons, small red pandas. I just definitely need to focus on getting um my small stock built back up. I don't know if I have dark purple. I mean, maybe. Okay, clearly I can't count somewhere. I cannot count somewhere. I might have some dark purple. Just a matter of finding it. And is it the right shade? I think Archer's coming to say hi. Hello.
Hello.
What do you need? Are you asking me for a game?
This is
You can send it to my phone, but you've got 8 minutes.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm not going to approve it right now because I'm on live. So I'll approve it afterwards and then you can play it tomorrow. If you're going to cry, then I won't approve it at all.
Well, I've already sent a message.
Right. And do you know why I haven't gotten to it?
Why?
Because I'm on live. Listen, why don't you go get your medicine and bring it up?
Like, I don't know that they're gonna off up for a second and then get right back on.
Because that's not really how that works.
Why? How?
Because it's YouTube. Lisa says we went grocery shopping today. How does $300 worth of groceries not last 2 weeks? Ain't that the freaking truth? Thank you. Whitney says, are you going to be in the Discord later? Maybe. I've been having issues with like my neck and my back lately. So I've been trying to not sit in this chair quite as much. And Lisa says, valid. Oh my God, I feel like Mason's been so whiny today. They both have been. My goodness. Adriology. I can't make decisions. Someone pick a number between 2 and 40. 28 is a good number. Excellent. I'll make a loaf kitten. That's a good number there. Hi, Avery. I know. I knocked out some loaf kittens here the other day. I got hooked on them and like I did 13 of them. I don't need 13 of them.
Or why can't you just do that? Because you could, it would only take a couple seconds and you wouldn't even have to get off.
Tomorrow. It is now 9:25. You have 5 minutes.
I already have water in there.
Take your medicine. All right. Avery says, I'm starting to crochet some granny square chickens and they are so cute. I've seen those and they are super cute. I have a spreadsheet with everything on my to-do list. Ooh. No, take them downstairs.
Up here. I'm not gonna bother you.
Why?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's 5 minutes and then you're going to go to bed. Yes, Lisa, the granny square chickens are really cute. No, they're like you make a granny square and you fold it up in a way that you can make a chicken out of it. Granny square chicken. I will share it in the Discord.
No.
Like, and there's so many different types of granny square chickens too. Fair. Do, 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 do. The cat's getting into stuff.
Don't see that.
No, bunny.
It's me.
All right, Lisa, I shared it. Yeah, my grandma was making the granny square chickens, and they're super cute. Welcome back, Alyssa. Adrian made some tiny ones with really long legs as bookmarks. That's cute. That sounds adorable. I am just going to throw it out there for anybody who happens to be watching. If you like crochet and yarny goodness, please feel free to subscribe. I'm trying really hard to get to 3K, and we're almost there. I'm hoping to be at 2680 something by the time that we're done. And don't forget to like the live, please. But all right, I will make a purple panda when I am done with this one. That's right. Sup, people? Am I? I can't see it on my side. Man. Avery, I'm making them for my teachers for an end of the year gift. That's so sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have to look at that, Alyssa. Because holy moly, have the subs been fluctuating lately. Nice, Lisa, nice. Good job. You've been slacking. You'll catch up. Like, what does that sound? Discord. It's Lisa. Ah. Oh my gosh, this black yarn is sticky to work with. Drives me crazy. What things have you made today, Lisa? I have 1,640 left to get back to 10K. Dang, dude. Adrian, I'm currently sitting at 333 items I want to make before my market in 15 days. That ain't happening, but it was at 440 on Sunday, so I'm making progress. Listen, that is some good progress for sure. And I mean, 338, that's a lot. How does that even break down? What is that per day? That's 22 items every day, Adrian. Aim for 10. Aim for half of that. And then if you go above and beyond, that makes it so much better, right? Lisa says 5 baby chicks and 2 sleeping dragons. Nice, nice. I need to make one of those. The construction is weird now that I'm seeing you guys like all make it. Like, wait, what? Like, that is not at all how I thought it was going to turn out. Mm, goodness. I am crocheting a panda, Avery. I'm almost done with it. And when I'm done, I'm going to make a purple panda just to have one with a pop of color. I think I may know what that was. Yes, I'm trying. Like I started making pandas last year and it's this pattern by Crochet. Um it's like her tiny bears and they look so small. But she has a panda mod and they just turn out so chunky and people love them. Like if I have pandas, I'm typically going to sell one at every event. I've never done them in colors though, so that could be an interesting change. Well, that's going to be a problem. Hmm. And the dog is screaming. This is my life. Yeah. The tablet has been turned on to bedtime mode for 4 minutes. That's it. Something. I want to finish this because I only have a little bit to go. All right. Adrian said, yeah, I made most of the little things the first 2 days. So now I'm up to the bigger stuff that will take longer. That's fair. That's fair. Mm. Exactly. That is when you know that they're tired. Um, at this point, my goal is to complete 2 items from my list today. It was mallards and triceratops. Listen, that's still a great goal. Whitney says, I went to Hobby Lobby and I didn't get anything. Then my best friend goes, that's how I know your meds are working. You're not as impulsive. Then I just go, damn. Yeah, that's fair. I'm excited to try some meds here soon. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Haley's still here or not, but if she is, there's a chance, Haley, that I could be medicated, like with the non stimulant ADHD stuff, or when I come down to see you. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, once I finish this panda, apparently I need to shuffle this one off to bed. Let's hope that he actually wakes up because I am not carrying him down the stairs. Do you hear the dog? I don't know if you can hear it. It's like, oh my gosh, my kid left the room. I'm all alone. What am I going to do? Like, hello? Hello, where is everybody? Hi, kitty. Whitney says, I recommend it. I feel a lot better with that when I take them. Like, I really don't notice the difference with my other meds, but I really notice the difference with the Vyvanse. I, Vyvanse is a stimulant, though, isn't it? Archer tried Vyvanse. It was not a good fit for him. But because my PA cannot diagnose me with ADHD, all she can do is try the non controlled medicines to see if they help. So we have to try the non-stimulants. Oh my gosh. Look at this. They're so cute when they're sleeping. I don't know if I'm convinced that he's sleeping though. His heartbeat, I can see is racing through his neck. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Put your tablet down. Go to bed.
Oh, I need you to go for it and leave me there.
Well, I was not going to carry you downstairs.
If I just wake up, would you just leave me?
Probably not. I'd figure out a way.
You could probably get a wheelchair.
How am I going to get you downstairs in a wheelchair?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, don't be acting crazy.
Okay. Especially on a skateboard.
Yes, not on a skateboard.
Yeah.
This kid. Adrian says, I did a non stimulant for a while and it definitely worked, but it also started making me extremely sleepy, like unable to keep my eyes open. I already deal with that.
Look at me.
Yes, I know. He's being weird.
You'll see it in the second replay.
Yes. All right.
I like how late it is. So people don't actually know that this is actually happening.
Up. When you go down, I want you to greet your dog.
I did. Ooh, medicine.
Settle down.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, okay, Avery. See you later. Adrian says there's a mosquito in my house. No. Whitney says, I just know it helped me focus. I did Concerta for years and I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it helped like Vyvanse does. I've heard great things about Vyvanse in adults, but in kids, it can present kind of like a psychosis, and that's kind of what was happening with Archer. He was in he was so emotionally unregulated that like correcting him in any way, it's like the light would go out in his eyes and he was a feral beast and he would like kick and scream and these tantrums, and but it wasn't like he was even there during them. So I did not like that at all. And I called the next day. I'm like, we need to switch him off of this because I don't like this at all. Hi, Bunny. Nice to see you, Bunny. Okay. I don't know if I really have a good dark purple. I was not trying to do that. Wasn't trying to do that either. Settle down, Bunny. Hang on. Whitney says, or no, Adrian says, my daughter is on a non-stimulant and it works really well for her. Like I can tell when she doesn't take it. Whitney says, my primary prescribed me. I already have the diagnosis. Right. I don't have the diagnosis. And my PA and I talked about it because realistically, the only reason why I'm not diagnosed is because I mask really well without even thinking about it. And so the testing like can't differentiate between the PTSD that I deal with, the anxiety that I deal with, or ADHD or ADD, whatever. What is it, Archer? What is it?
My dad. And also I need. I do you even want your necklace anymore?
What necklace?
The one I made you.
Why?
Good.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I better plug my phone in. There we are.
Yeah, I got it.
Good deal. Here, take your cup.
Do I have to-
You do. Go get in bed.
Let me see myself. Sorry. I'm lucky I didn't get any on you.
That's true.
Or else you probably would have spanked me by now.
You didn't get it on my yarn, but you did get it on my yarn bag and in my yarn bag.
Sorry. Bye.
Dude,
This cup is very easy.
why do kids have to be a pain? It just spilled water on my floor. Oh, man. Okay. Wake up. Wake up, Catherine. Wake up. 3. Six, 7. Eight. No. Yeah, my son takes medicine for his ADHD. It's Journey, and he takes it at nighttime, and it works wonders on him. Just absolute wonders. And you can definitely tell when he doesn't take his meds. Like, it's a bad time for everybody. Whitney says, "Would I need to talk to my gyno or my primary about PMDD?" I'm not sure. Uh, Probably either one. My neck hurts. Oh, Cappy made cute little lovies, and they're just so cute. Everybody's doing so good on their market prepping. Okay, okay. Whitney says, I haven't crocheted in a while and I feel bad, but I finished a book though. That's good. Books are good for the brain. I don't know if I like this color combination together. Adrian, I feel like I haven't read anything in ages. I know that I have not read anything in ages. When I do read, they end up being like the stories that come up on your phone on Facebook. I get sucked in very easily to, the werewolf romances and like the supernatural stuff, fantasy, um, and then all those apps like Drama Wave, Real Short, all that stuff that kind of it gives you it's like a book to read, but it's not. But like they're acting it out. I have bad auditory sensory issues, so I don't ever turn the volume up because I would rather imagine what they sound like than like be turned off because I don't like the way that they sound. Um, but so I've been reading a lot of those or watching. It's like watching a show with subtitles. But yes, yes. And then I wonder why my eyes hurt because I'm just staring at my phone. Yes, Whitney is into dark romance. Like, I'm a sucker for like fantasy romance, um, magical, like these growth stories, kind of these adventures that you go on. Like one of my favorite book series is Vampire Academy. Um, and uh that one's by I think Rochelle Mead. And then the other one that I really loved was Thirst. by Christopher Pike. Adrian says dark romance is a solid choice. I tend to lean more contemporary romance. Now, what would be considered contemporary romance? And I know, wasn't it? That's like my favorite book series of all time. I was not super thrilled with the like novel to TV creation, mostly because none of the characters at all looked how they were supposed to look, which I wouldn't care if the books didn't already have somebody, like an actual person on the cover showing you, like, at least sort of what they're supposed to look like. So, I have big issues with that. Alyssa says dark romance, cowboy romance, hockey romance, my top 3. I mean, I have watched a few hockey romance shows that go up there. Um, I don't know if I really do read a lot of dark romance, but I have definitely read my way through some cowboy romance. Like all of the Harlequin romance books, those were my jam in like high school. And now I find it kind of weird because I loved to read, but I got those books from my grandmother. Like my grandmother would read all of her little romance books and then she would give them to my mom and me. And now that I'm an adult, I find that a little weird. Like they know what I was reading because they read it. They know what those books were about. They know how descriptive they were. I don't know. I don't know. Adrian says officially contemporary is anything after World War II, but for me, I say anything post 2000. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Lisa, my books aren't allowed to see the light of day. Listen, the Facebook smut reads are great. They're great. Like, let's just call it what it is, right? I share an Audible account with my mother, so that's interesting sometimes. Ooh, that's some spicy. There was what was it? There was a reel or something I watched on Facebook a while back, um, where, like, adult daughter and both mom and dad are all avid readers, and they read similar things, and I feel like mom and dad went and picked. Mhm. I'm pretty sure mom and dad went and picked a book that they thought their daughter would like. And then she opened it to a random page and she had to read aloud what the page said. And the book that dad picked was relatively spicy, but okay. The book that mom picked, the daughter turns like bright red, like she is dying as she's trying to read this aloud. The mom is cackling. And she's like, wait, I want to hear more. It was just really funny. It was very amusing. But Lisa, Chris would be right. My Chris is always asking me when I'm gonna read the next thing. Tells me to read my stuff whenever I want to and just let him know if I need any help. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Thanks. Not the same. Right, right. Very fair. Which realistically, after I do these pandas, well, no. First, I have TV to watch downstairs, but maybe that's what I will do to try to help me fall asleep is read some books on my phone. It just splashed onto my nose. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Honestly, like this has definitely gotten more fun. Slow start, but we've got somewhere. But I'm interested to see what the wheel picks next. And you guys get to find out with me. I've got a nice little list of things. Adrian says, my most recent read was Stranger Things Have Happened, which was very cheesy but very good. Listen, the cheesy ones are just, they're feel good stories, though. I like a cheesy one sometimes. Whitney says, I finished my first bottle of the Meds of Vyvanse. Yay! You have more, right? Like you can refill it. And I just had to pick up meds today too. I had to refill my vitamin D and I had to pick up this new birth control. I want to say it's called like Lodames or something. I don't know. Whitney says, yeah, I already picked it. I just want to make sure I use the bottle first. Yes, definitely a good idea. How's work going, Whitney? Mhm. The dog is screaming again. I'm always worried that he's gonna like try to climb the stairs to come up here. Mhm. He's just an old, clumsy dog, and I really don't want him to fall down the stairs. But realistically, the first time that actually happens, I'm gonna put a baby gate up on the stairs. Alyssa, holy crap, Chicago Fire finale is a major cliffhanger. Great. Adrian says, two of my three kids fell asleep cuddling on the couch. They're so cute. That sounds adorable. Mine would never, never. I swear they hate each other. Now, don't get me wrong, they have actually said that they hate each other, but we treat that phrase like a bad word in our house. They are not allowed to say that to anybody. They're 8 and 3. They will get to that point one day, I'm sure. And mine are 8 and 5, and they're definitely there. They have been there for like 2 years. But Rowan, we're pretty sure is ADHD, and Archer, we know is ADHD, but they also think that he is autistic. So he is just not very flexible with other people. And his brother is very in your face and pushy. And yeah, they're a great combination together. Now, are they boys or girls or both? You got it. Well, like, where'd it go? 8 is a girl, 3 is a boy. See, that should be a better combination too. I feel like if the boys, like one of them was a different gender, it wouldn't be as bad. You also have an 11-year-old boy? Okay. So maybe the 11-year-old boy and the 8-year-old girl kind of butt heads a bit? Or maybe not. That would be helpful. I know I was almost 2 years older than my brother, and we got along great when we were little, and then, well, we become preteens and teenagers and did not get along anymore. We just have the 2 boys, and I am unwilling to try another time for a girl because with my luck, I will have 3 boys. They do some, but my oldest is a very chill kid, so it's hard to get under his skin. That's that sounds so nice. Me honestly, I don't think it would be such a big deal for me if I didn't have my own, like, overwhelm issues, you know? Uh-oh. 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 Uh, hmm. I don't have any more of this Burnett. Just trying to use it up. Hey, love this so much. Not exactly a great match, but it's close enough. If I can find an end, I only need it for like a couple stitches. Come on. Basic chenille used to be so easy to pull an end. What happened? There it is, tucked in the middle of it all. Really? Oh, in the actual I did not put this knot in here. Gotta tuck kids in. If I don't get to come back, have a good night. Yes, thanks for hanging out, Adrian. Good luck on tucking the kids in. Good luck. Yeah, this is like not even the same color at all. Right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We will figure it out. No one's gonna care. Not that big of a difference. Anybody else have to like tuck some sense into themselves? And by tuck, I mean talk some sense into themselves. All right. All right. There's, I mean, on camera, it doesn't look too bad. It's just this last row. In the daylight, you're definitely going to be able to see it. But here's our purple bear, our purple panda bear. It's a nice little addition. Yeah. Wish I could just put it back in there. Let's see. Can I? Can I shove it back in there? Look at that. I guess I can. No one will ever know. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And then we also have this one. Let's see if I can shove this one back in there. Put it back. Ripping the yarn band. Okay. So we have our pandas. Yay. I'll bring this back up. Okay, so we did our 4 pandas today, which 15 times 4 is 60. What are we going to start with? Want to spin the wheel with me? Let's turn you around. Let's try anyways. That was a great look. Wow. Okay. Let's try it. So things that we have on the wheel are like bats, elephants, stegos, penguins, octos, hermit crabs, triceratops, ghosts, possums, yellow chicks, skunks, T-rexes, jellyfish, snakes, fox, otter, crab, capybara, teeny axolotls, pocket pups, tiny pigs, frog hat chicks, seals, Martha chickens, teeny kitties, and sloths. So every time I do it, I always shuffle, 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 and then I spin the wheel. You do, Alyssa. You need to redo the wheel. Yay! I've been needing to do octos. And I've really been needing this break on my hands with the Sweet Snuggles light because that's what I make them in. We'll go ahead and remove that. And we will type in octos. So for octos, I only need to make 7 of them again. I um good deal. So it may take me about 15 minutes, I think, to crochet. Like I really like making them. So that's what this bag is my Sweet Snuggles light. I oh wait, that's not the right bag. This is what I have like all of my kind of small amounts of stuff in because I want to try to use them up rather than holding on to them because I'm also doing a series this year of how much yarn am I using per month. Therefore, how much yarn am I using throughout the year? And does the amount of yarn that I buy in a year make sense for how much I'm using? So now I don't use a whole lot of acrylic yarn anymore, but that's a different story. So, I almost lost one of our pandas. Oh my gosh, there's a decent size difference, I think, between these. They're not stuffed or anything, but So 7 little pandas, all black and white except for one purple one. So now we will search for our octos, just to remind myself of the pattern. Which this is a pattern from Stitchin' with Abby. And it is so fast. Such a fast pattern, honestly. I think my bigger concern here is first off, this mess. Second, some of these scraps definitely don't have enough. This one does, but some of them do not. I don't even know. Do I even have any more mini octos? I feel like I don't. Well, it says that I have 3, but I don't know which 3 I have. Well, that's kind of a problem. Uh, okay, so now adding all of our pandas, my inventory is at 4,800, and we have 296 plushies. So that's exciting. Uh, Mini Octo is literally right there. So let's see what we can do. Let's hope I don't remake too many of the same colors. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't really matter at the end. And I know that Chris just got home from bowling. So I think once I might hop off a little early, like 10:45. But we just may not stay on the whole time till 11. You're gonna go and finish your show? Fine, Alyssa, fine. Why can't you just hang out with me all the time? No, tomorrow is crochet day, guys. I'm so excited, like, so excited. Good night, Alyssa. I get to go hang out at the chamber with the new group of ladies, and then I get to go to the coffee shop and hang out with the OG ladies. And it's just gonna be a good time. We're gonna get a lot of crocheting in. We are definitely gonna finish all of our octos, but I have to find out what I need to spin I need to spin to see what need to make next also, so that I know what yarn to bring with me. Or maybe I just bring this yarn with me and just choose something off of the list. And I could make axolotl bodies. I just need to throw in a couple more colors. That's all right, Lisa. Good job on filming. Oh, my phone is crooked. Sorry. Well, I'm making mini octos, if you didn't hear me say it. And we're talking about how I may have to spin the wheel again to see um like what else to make while I'm at crochet group tomorrow, because I'll be in town for like 5 hours crocheting. Like I may swing through McDonald's on my way in. and get me a large iced coffee, and then I will be able to get another one later at the coffee shop. But I only need to make 7 of these little octos. I don't know if I should spin again or I know, Lisa, I know. Um, but I don't know if I'm gonna spin the wheel again or if I'm just gonna use the same yarn that I bring with me to work on axolotls, because I do need to restock those as well. I need more of them in pink, specifically, pink and blue. Just park across the street. I've done that. How about both? Well, I don't need to spin the wheel again because I just got this. My concern is that if I spin the wheel for what I need to make tomorrow, that it's gonna land on something that is not, Sweet Snuggles Light, and I would rather just bring Sweet Snuggles Light with me. That way I don't have to bring up, like, double yarn, basically. I mean, I could spin the wheel and see, like, just not remove it from the list if it doesn't pop up with something. I don't know. Decisions, decisions. So take a pink skein and it's settled. Yes. I can take a couple pink skeins. Because I don't make a whole bunch in like one shade of pink. I make a bunch of different shades. I do have a couple in here, but I'm pooped, lol. It's the cold getting to me. Ooh. Well, I did just say that since Chris is home, I did plan on hopping off a little bit early. Um, but by like 15 minutes. So I was gonna stay on until 10:45 and then go down and try to finish watching a show with him. Um, if you want to hang with me till then, it's only like 15 minutes. But I get it. I have such a bad cold intolerance now. If I get cold, I'm cold to the bone and I cannot get warm. Yes, Lisa. Get those bingo keychains done. Do it. I need to make some keychains. Like, I never make any. I have all these keychain parts, but I never actually put any out. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, I get cold very easy and then take forever to warm up and vice versa. I need different keychain attachments. I hate mine. Do you shop on Temu ever, Lisa? Because if you do, I can send you the link of the ones that I bought, but I got them on Temu. Nope, hard pass. That's fine. I might even be able to find the same ones on Amazon, though. Mm, one, two, one, two. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. I know there's a lot of people who are very much like, "Nope, no Temu." I just like to find things where they're the cheapest. I know that that's kind of wrong. You fell asleep in your office chair last night at this time? Mhm. Keep your eyes open, Lisa. You can do it. Your office chair must be very comfortable. I would fall out of my office chair. No, honestly, I was starting to doze just now. No, bad, Lisa. Bad. I have it leaned back a little with the footrest out and my heated blanket on. That is not how you stay awake. You treat yourself like a baby and get yourself uncomfy. Your toddler's not all that old. I'm sure that you had to do it when they just want to sleep instead of eat, or like they'll be cluster feeding. You got to get them mostly naked just to get them to wake up long enough to actually finish their meal. I'm not recommending that you get naked, but you created a nest straight up. That's what my little pink chair is. It definitely feels like a nest, especially now with the heating pad on it. Like, oh, this feels great. This is such a fast pattern. I love it. It's great to just do it mindlessly and not even pay any attention. Ow, my shoulder just popped. Yes, yes. Lisa says, don't forget to like the live and subscribe, guys. Please and thank you. I am trying to get to 3K subscribers. Last I was told I'm at 2.68. So we're at least almost at 2.7. And we're trying. Woo. Gosh dang. I hate heartburn. It is the worst. Honestly, I'm at a point where I think I need to add in an antacid to my daily regimen of medicine. I went from taking no medicine to a crap ton. Got medicine for anxiety, got medicine for cycle stuff, got medicine or another medicine for anxiety, medicine for the thyroid, have medicine for vitamin D, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Oh, and my multivitamin and fish oils, which I did run out of fish oils, so I do need to get more of those. But unfortunately, they were starting to give me like the fish burps, and they're not supposed to do that. I did not like it. Hello to the person from Japan. What time is it there for you? I imagine it's got to be early. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, last tentacle. Every move I make, my neck and my back is cracking. This is dumb. All right, we have all of our tentacles. Hi, Wolfie Kitty. What do you need? What are you in here for? Mhm. I need to get back to posting shorts every day. I've gotten so bad at it. Oh boy. Wolfie, leave her alone. Wolfie is our bad kitty. So now at this point, you guys probably seen all four of my cats. If you saw the black cat that was in the background, or if she comes over here. But right now, she's trying to be a menace to my other cat, Dot. Why not? She looked at me and just kept on walking. Like, what the fuck you want? I don't know you. She is truly a menace to society, though. Truly. All right. One octo done, which doesn't look like much because it doesn't have eyes and stuff, but it is done. So I am actually going to get off of here right now because if I start another one, I'm going to want to finish it before getting off. And it's 10:30. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. If I can get the thing to pop up. Yes, 2.5 hours, just about. So I'm going to get off of here. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to subscribe. If anybody's watching and wants to send a super chat real quick, I won't be mad. But that's okay. Otherwise, come hang out with us on Sunday. That should be the next time that we go live at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It should be me and Haley. And let's see where I'm at in this $100 a day challenge that I'm working on. So today we finished 4 pandas and a mini octo, and we're gonna see what else I can finish. And then tomorrow I spent all day crocheting in town with the ladies, and it's gonna be so much fun. So thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below if you watch the replay or like after this is posted, and post a little panda or a bear or an octo if they don't have either. And if you're looking for a nice crafty community, feel free to check out my Patreon. It is linked in my description on my channel. It's $5 a month. It gives you access to a Discord where sometimes I will share free patterns, but more than anything, it allows us to build this little community where we can crochet together and hang out in video chat and body double and just get to know each other and find friends. That's what it's about. I have created a very great group of friends, I think. So you should join us. Love to get to know you. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.